Er is aan ons gevraagd om te kijken naar het watersysteem. Daar is iets kapot. Hier hangt nog een briefje. Het water is crab-free. Oh, dat is wel handig. Wat is dit voor apparaatje?
Found you, you little
Oh, ja.
pests. Before, nanites were used for medicinal purposes. Now, it's practically as bad as poison.
Dus dat is de troep die in het water zit, zijn die gekke beestjes. Nou, daar gaan wij iets aan doen. We gaan niet slapen.
Out like a light. I always envied people like that.
Kunnen we nu wel met hun praten nog?
You okay?
Ja.
We wanted to warm up. The weather's been terrible lately.
Anything I can do for you two?
I was going to ask the boys, but maybe you can take a look? Vera's crib's been squeaking. Maybe the joints need oiling.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Oké. Er is iets mis met
I'm not sure. I
de
don't think
wieg.
she's getting any better. And I don't know what to do. She had a tough time with the cold when we were out looking for shelter.
This is bad, and I'm not sure what else we can do.
Back in the day, we just call a doctor. Can't do that now, though. I just hope she doesn't get worse. The nightmares I've been having still have me rattled. In one dream, I sat up in bed, but Vera was missing. Not with me, not in the crib. I panicked.
Ze heeft nachtmerries. Dat hadden wij ook natuurlijk, hè, die eerste nacht.
People just stared at me like I was crazy. Who's Vera, they kept asking.
That sounds awful. Don't worry, we all know who Vera is. Hey, I know we haven't exactly talked much, but I wanted to ask you...
How did I end up in this mess? Seems like you and Matthew are in cahoots.
Sorry, if you don't want to talk about it, I get it.
Rick. That's her father's name.
Rick.
We met after everything happened. Ended up in the same group. He was special, you know? And yeah, we got caught up in the moment. A few days later, Rick and the boys got caught. That's how I ended up alone and pregnant. Before the incident, I was a school teacher, surrounded by kids, even though I never had any of my own. Not that I didn't want any, just didn't have my chance. Now, I don't even have a choice. I hate feeling like a burden, but I know Vera and I make things more difficult. Тяжело. Just like I know we wouldn't have survived without the group.
Don't say that, Olga. None of us thinks you're a burden.
Спасибо. Thank you. At least now we've got a roof over our heads. Maybe a little too cold and wet for a child, of
Precies,
course.
dus beter naar buiten slapen.
But at least it's better than sleeping outside.
I should get going.
Sure.
Nou, we moeten even haar kijken of die wieg, die kraakt, zei ze.
There must be something I can do to keep it from creaking so loudly.
Ergens olie vandaan halen misschien.
I'm sure I'll find a use for these sooner or later.
Wat is dit? Wat vind ik nu? Rubber seals. Handig.
Emily, do you want to have a look at the boiler? Because when the guys removed the lumber, I was the first in line. This is horrible going so long without hot water. Unfortunately, it's not working. I have no idea how to fix it, and the men aren't doing a darn thing about it.
It seems like it'd be easy for them.
I know, right? But they always find something more important to do. Not showering might not bother them, but we really could use some fresh water from the well. Then we won't have to keep looking for
Ja,
water
dat komt goed,
all
jongen.
the
Ik ga dit
time.
fixen.
There are no nanites here. Alex checked the samples. But I can't fix them on my own. Park would help, but he's out on a sortie.
I'm no expert, but I'm willing to try. Although the last time I tried my hand at plumbing, I flooded the neighbors below. I'll see what I can do. I could really use a little luxury myself.
En we zoeken ook nog olie voor die crib.
It's not a proper home without duct tape.
Oké, duct tape, rubber dingen. Misschien kunnen hun helpen voor de crib.
I'll try fixing the boiler myself first. Alex is always on edge. Best not bother him unless I need to.
Oké.
fixing the...
Kan ik iets met die duct tape op die crib? Nee, ik moet echt olie vinden, maar dat is hier niet. Dan gaan we eerst maar naar de boiler room. Hier ligt weer iets. Even zo'n krantje. LRP 300. Mooie plaatjes.
This thing's never gonna work.
Wat is dit? Een wc?
I could get lucky. Figures. The pipes are riddled with holes, which is why the boiler keeps shutting down.
Daarom heb ik die duct tape gevonden.
No good. The pipes won't hold for long, not just using tape. First, I need to install those gaskets I found.
Gaskets.
Here we go.
Die rubberen dingetjes. Ja. En dan die duct tape eroverheen.
Looks sturdy. Better make sure it's all properly secured. And now for the tape.
Ja.
Let's seal it all up nicely.
Nu is er geen pipe leakage meer.
Alright, I patched the pipes, so let's try to equalize the water pressure.
Oh, leuk. Dit soort puzzels hebben we toch vaak gedaan, hè? Min 2. Plus 6. Plus 1. Hier moet 4 van af. Min 6. Plus 3. Min 1. Min 3. Ja.
Holy, it worked! I kinda can't believe it.
What's that buzzing?
Dit was niet zo moeilijk.
Emily, did you get it working? The boiler, I mean, it's fixed?
I think so. We should try running the shower. Mothers first, of course.
No objections from me. Wow, Emily. I'm very impressed.
Well, how about that? Little Emily fixed the boiler all by herself.
Just a basic leak, big deal. The baby could have fixed that. Maybe even Matt. Stay focused, Brian. Let's wrap this up before we line up for the shower. Claire's gonna be in there for at least an hour anyway. Plenty of time to finish up. Okay, the taser is ready. It ended up being
ziet er
more
bijzonder
work than
uit.
expected and frustrating. But if it works as advertised, it might still be worth making one for everybody. Think of it as a prototype, a trial version. I hope you won't have to use it, but I'm also dying to see if it works.
Looks kinda cheap. It better not fall apart in my hand.
How does it work?
The taser is effective at a distance of up to 1 meter.
1 meter.
Take.
Mooi, joh.
Theoretically, it'll fry robot circuitry like an egg. People too, most likely. So you better be careful with it.
And remember, Matt, I'm looking at you. It's not a toy. The taser's experimental. Reliability and durability aren't exactly something we've been able to test, so use it sparingly. Emergencies only, you got it?
Relax, Gramps. I know my way around a gun. So what now? You got another genius plan? Tell me I'm wrong.
I told you already. We need to find others, survivors like us. We've been hiding out for over a year. We can't just wait for more of us to get
Precies, we
captured.
moeten iets
So what are
doen.
you suggesting? That we take this thing out and search for some robot brains to scramble?
Of course not, but we need to connect with others. We can't be the only ones left in the city.
We've already tried to radio other people, but the signal got traced and we almost got pinched. It's dangerous business, you know.
That was using the transmitter from inside the hideout. What about sending the signal from somewhere else? I don't know a lot about this stuff, but there has to be a way to do it undetected by robots. Just people. What do you think, Brian?
No way. It's too dangerous. We can't risk losing more people.
I don't care. Anything's better than starving.
Zijn mond beweegt niet meer in deze
We
scène.
can't just keep sitting on our asses waiting for a miracle.
Exactly. We live like rats, we'll die like rats. We have to find out what happened and how to fix it. I'd rather go down fighting than living in hiding. And besides, this time we're armed.
Little Emily is right. I've got an idea. SNBC. The TV studio where I used to
TV-studio
work.
gaan we
Get
naartoe.
it? Robots don't watch television. So my guess is that the building is probably empty. We could
Goeie kans.
send a signal and set it to loop. So as long as we leave quickly, the cops can't find us.
Are you out of your mind? You're actually gonna risk crossing half the city. What if something happens? You think you'll be able to outrun them all?
Of course not, Alex. I'm an old man. No kids. Sarah's gone for a long time now. What do I have to lose? If we can help the younger folks, it's our duty to try.
Ja, Brian.
Right. Brian, we know we can't do this without you. You worked in the studio, you know the layout. We have to go together.
That's what I'm talking about. It's high time this old man stretched his legs.
There's no way you're going. You thrill seekers and adrenaline junkies, you're gonna get us all killed. Don't you see what it's like out there? How many people do we have to lose for you to wise up?
Will you please stop shouting?
Alex, I'm going anyway. Even if I have to go alone.
You're not going alone, and that's final.
Matt?
God damn it. Fine. But only because I like you.
Ah, to hell with you. Guess Emily's the new sheriff in town then, huh? With the damn cops scoop everybody up, don't come crying to me. That's it, I'm going to bed.
Nog heerlijk
Turn
slapen.
in. Rest up and prepare yourselves. We leave at sunrise.
Dan gaan we naar de tv-studio. Ja, de tv-studio. Ik heb uiteindelijk die wieg niet kunnen repareren omdat ik geen olie had gevonden.
So we're
Maar
here.
goed.
Are you sure this place is really safe?
Well, Brian, think it's safe inside? I can't imagine they'd have much use for this place.
True. They communicate through the network, not television. All the same, we should keep an eye out for any stray service bots that might be still inside.
Let's go then.
Let's go then.
Wait!
Hey, een bewaker.
I know. I saw it. I mean, well,
Yeah, right.
Pipe down, you two. Are you trying to alert all the drones?
De tv-studio.
Whoa, that thing's huge.
SNBC.
a security guard? What the hell is it guarding?
Politieagent.
If it spots us, everything goes south. So be careful. First, we need the power back on. It seems like only the emergency lights are functional. We also have to turn on the backup antenna. The primary one looks like it's been to hell and back.
Nou, inderdaad.
We're not here for sightseeing. Robots inside means we can't mess around. Let's split up. I'll deal with the antenna, if you and Emily can get the power back on. Just tell me what I need to do.
Wait, what? Are you serious? What if we come across a security guard and we've only got the one taser? I think we should stick together.
Okay, all right. Here, just remember, it's only for absolute emergencies. Hopefully it won't explode.
Dat hoop ik
What
ook.
about you?
Don't worry, I've been through worse. Just keep an eye on the old man. Now, where do I find that antenna?
The elevators don't have any power. The doors are jammed. You should take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You should be able to find it up there. Instructions for bypassing the primary antenna should be nearby. Probably taped to the wall or something. Hopefully, no one took them. Wait until we restore the power, then turn it on. We'll all meet back at the communication center on the 2nd floor.
Sounds easy enough. I'll head up. Don't get into any trouble without me.
We gaan ons best doen. Om niet in de problemen te raken. De vraag is inderdaad, als hier een beveiliger loopt, wat beveiligt hij dan? Wat is hier?
The youth of today. All right, little Emily, let's go.
So, where are we headed?
We need to get to the breakers. That's where we'll find the backup generator controls. It's straight ahead, right through the office. But in its current state, we'll have to find a way past the security guard.
Could we try using the taser on it?
No, too risky. There's no way to tell what would happen. Let's save it for an emergency.
Ja. Hij houdt ons in de gaten. Het lijkt mij dat hij die oude vent nog wel moet zien. Die is een meter van de bank af. Inderdaad, de vraag, wat bewaakt hij, deze robot? Kom, ouwe, lopen. Huh? En dan loop ik gewoon een rondje weer terug naar het begin. Dat is... Lijkt me toch niet de bedoeling. Oh, toch wel blijkbaar.
I haven't hustled like that in years. We're lucky he didn't spot us. Let's go. The breakers are in the far corner.
Oké. Hier ligt iets. Kabel, handig. In al die dingen kijken of er niet nog meer items liggen. Informatie. Geen informatie. Ik doe iets. Ik denk dat ze een kat tekent.
Much better.
Oh, een kat!
Realized how
Oh!
I was drawing.
Kijk, vrouwen zijn allemaal hetzelfde, jongen. Nog een kabel. Ik zeg, ze tekenen een kat, ze tekenen een kat.
Ugh, how can anyone get work done here? I hate offices.
Hup, 3 kabels. Kijk, eerst een beetje op onderzoek uit. Dan komt het goed. Uit een jas.
Well, well. What do we have here? Ah, it looks like someone shut the power off on purpose. Well then.
Het lijkt me dat die robot dat toch wel door heeft als we in één keer stroom
components
aanzetten.
are missing. The cables have been ripped out. I don't have the right parts with me, but the TV studio should have what we need.
Nee, die kabels hebben we al gevonden, gelukkig.
We need 3.
I have what I
We need 3 cables. Ja, die hebben we al.
Always be prepared, as Dad used to say.
Always be prepared. Zijn mijn eerste stagebegeleider ook altijd. Weer een controle.
Cool collection. I guess
Hey,
the admin
Doom.
didn't have a whole lot to do.
God of War X. Het zijn allemaal game-referenties. Een VR-bril heeft hij ook.
What is this thing?
It's the emergency backup generator for power failures. It can power the entire building for about a week or so.
It seems to be online, so what are we doing here?
Looks like someone turned it on a long while back. Maybe a year. It's working at minimal capacity. Just enough to power the essentials. Probably why it's still got some juice left. Once we bring it up to full power, it will only last a day at best. But we won't need any more than that to transmit anyway. The auxiliary antenna doesn't hog as much energy.
Nou dude, ik heb 3 kabels voor je.
Hey, check it out. Will these work?
They're going to work just fine. I just wish I knew what order they need to be plugged in. I could really use your help, Emily. Would you mind taking a look at the distribution console there?
Vol met spinnenwebben.
You'll need to cycle power through the blocks. And let me know when the LED turns green. That'll help me figure out the cabling sequence. By the time we're done,
Dit ziet er onoverzichtelijk
all
uit.
should be active.
You and Alex really love outsourcing this kind of work, don't you? I'm on it.
Wat moet ik doen? Optelsommen maken, denk ik. 21 is het grootste getal. Zou ik bijvoorbeeld zeggen 21 is 5, 7 en 9.
Fourth block done.
Dan zouden we kunnen zeggen 17 is 5, 7,
The first block is active.
16. 9.
Fifth block lit.
Wat? 9 en 7. Nou, 7, 8,
Block 2
9,
ready.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All the blocks are on.
Oké.
Splendid. Now, for the final touch. And...
Stroom in de generator. Alles gaat aan. Die robot heeft niks door. Oh, daar hangt een losse kabel. Daar gaat hij inlopen, denk ik. Ja.
Yes. It's all lit up like a Christmas tree now. Okay. We should go. The lights are bound to attract some cops sooner or later.
Ondertiteling is verdwenen. Nou, kijken of Matt die antenne voor elkaar krijgt.
Do you hear that? Sounds like Matthew fixed the antenna. Come on, let's head up to the second floor.
Nou, let's head up to the second floor. Kom op, hè. Beetje tempo in de benen. Dan gaan we nu zien hoe die kop niet meer leeft. Die security guard.
Out of order. Just how I like him.
That's one less problem for us. Mind where you step, though.
Gaan we met de lift. Hij is hier ook aan het werk.
Hey, Matthew. That was fast. Nice job. So the antenna was no trouble, I take it?
Easy peasy. Work like a charm.
Great. So now let's go have a look at the comms terminal. That's not good. The data disk is missing. The terminal is useless without it.
Can we use another?
Die gaan wij dus
No
weer
use.
zoeken.
The disk and the terminal are linked. Technicians eject the disks and take them after their shifts. An extra security measure to prevent unauthorized transmissions.
Any chance we know what the technician's name was?
Back when I worked here, comms were run by Larry. Larry Wilson, I think. Far as I know, he still worked up here until the incident.
It's Thompson, not Wilson. I found his personal tablet. It wasn't locked. There's a bunch of unread messages, including one from security. It says here that Larry was having issues getting his locker open. Security replaced the lock and asked him to choose a personal password to replace the default.
We're stuck without that data disk.
Kijk zijn hoofd, kijk zijn
We
hoofd.
need to find that locker. Emily, can you look around while Matthew helps
Gekke
me
bug.
get set up here?
Any suggestions on where to look? I don't remember seeing any lockers.
Good point. A lot's changed since I worked here. Check the film
De
set first.
filmset.
It's locked, but I'll try to lower the barrier. And be careful. There might still be more robots left inside. Oh, I almost forgot. Grab me a microphone while you're there. Matt, would you mind helping me calibrate the backup antenna?
Sure.
Dus wij gaan naar de filmset. Op zoek naar spullen. Kan ik hier naar buiten? Ik kan alleen naar buiten kijken.
Nice view. Reminds me of the coffee house near my flat.
Kan ik daar nog een kat op tekenen? Nee. Daar moet ik naartoe. Naar de filmset. Brian haalt de barriers omhoog. Er zit een robot. Ik ben benieuwd. Het zag eruit als een service robot, niet als een politierobot.
Damn it. Okay. I need to get by them and quietly.
Kijk, maar die mag ons niet zien.
Alarm, but
Oké.
if I get spotted, the cops will be all over this place. Those service bots are too busy servicing to even notice me. Oh man, I'd hate to get stuck in here. Whoa, that's so cool.
Oh, hier staat ook een servicebot. Even kijken wat ik zocht, een microfoon.
I've got the mic. Now to find that data disk.
I think we have to first
Dit
start
is
by
handig.
acknowledging that
Zo'n ding afspelen terwijl er een robot voor mijn neus zit.
their utility being able to analyze fragmented data and process
Kan niet
huge
weglopen
amounts of
terwijl het ding aan het
information
werk is.
certainly valuable. But certain applications have given rise to new problems that threaten to change us in unintended, dare I say, negative ways. For
Last
example,
note voor The
when
Last of
networks
Us.
use their
Ook in
complex
het lettertype
algorithms
van
to
The
decide
Last of
what
Us
music
game.
you'll like, or change the digital wallpaper to suit your mood, I feel that it, how do I put this, undermines the intentionality of art. The paintings and symphonies
Ik kan
that
niet
famous
lopen
artists
terwijl het ding aan het
and
afspelen is.
are not tailor-made to suit everyone. They challenge us, rouse the imagination in unexpected
Gelukkig heeft die robot geen
ways, and
oren.
earn the empathy of humanity. The intentionality of art is under siege. That's what our audience needs to know.
Kijk wat hierboven is. Daar ligt iets. Het is een Oscarbeeld. L. Thompson. Ik weet niet zijn code. Die moet ik nog vinden, denk ik. Aan de andere kant. Dressing room. Dit is een tijdschrift. Een Nintendo Switch.
And now it's just gathering dust. Wonder if I could put it to proper use.
Robotje.
These are nice clothes, but I'll stick with my jacket.
Met die make-up set kunnen we vingerafdrukken bekijken op die touchpad van Thompson aan de andere kant. Ik denk dat dat de bedoeling is, met het kwastje vingerafdrukken displayen. Als ervaren detective denk ik dat dat het is. Nee. Cosmetics, ja, dat moet ik gebruiken. Hier kan ik niks mee. Nee, ik moet die code hebben van Thompson. Waar moet ik die dan vandaan halen als het niet hier is? Oh, dat ging weer vloeiend. Ik ben nog niet daarboven geweest. Hier kan ik niet naar boven. Hier is niks. Waarom kan ik hierheen als ik hier niet moet zijn? Hier kom ik vandaan. Ik kan nog verder naar beneden stond er, maar waarom zou ik dat willen? Wat is hier? Tijdschrift. Dit is ook echt een serverroom hier. Zo'n minigame robot. Duck Hunt. Slaapplaatsen? Oh nee. Mr. Hamill. Van, hoe heet het? Star Wars. Ik moet de auto van die dude hier, L. Thompson.
Locked. Listen, Larry, he's not coming back.
Ik heb zijn code nodig.
Larry's error car. If he was still at the studio, then just maybe...
Nee.
Locked. Listen, Larry, he's not coming back.
In die auto ligt misschien iets relevants. Dat kan ik hier vandaan niet zien. Mogelijk moet ik in dat kluisje van hem zijn autosleutel vinden en dan in de auto. Nou, ik moet dat kluisje inkomen. Ik moet dat kluisje inkomen. Crew Dragon, Weather, Economic News. Note Room 9. Show program to Mark. Ja, ik moet zijn kluisje in. Ik dacht echt dat ik die vingerafdrukken kon lezen met die make-up. Alex's working note? Nee. Ja, we weten niet wat de code is van L. Thompson.
Great, found it. Now I just need to input the default factory codes.
De default factory codes. Weet je wat dat is? De default factory codes? De default factory codes. Maar die weten we niet. Wat is de default factory code? 000. Nee. Die moet ik ergens vinden. De default factory code. Of moet ik teruglopen naar die dudes? Dat zij dat mij gaan vertellen. Staat hier nog wat op? Nee. Kan hier ook niks mee. Ja, die kleding kan ik alleen naar kijken. Die kluisjes kan ik niet in. De default factory codes moet ik ergens vandaan halen. De default factory codes. Maar die weten we niet. Nathan Fillion. De default factory codes. Waar halen we die vandaan? Misschien heeft die dode robot iets. Nee. Daar kan ik nog in. Zijn we hier weer? Mark to mark. 20, 15 person day. Controle. Nee, de default factory codes. Waar halen we die vandaan? Dat weten we niet. Daar staan 2 bewakers. Nee, ik weet niet waar we de default factory codes vandaan moeten halen. Dat is vreemd. Kan hier nog heen? Design to cost, next ratio. Kan ik met hem praten? Nee. Kan hem de microfoon geven?
Ah, Emily. Find anything?
Well, I've got the mic, but no luck finding that disc. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. Keep searching, please. We're just spinning our wheels without it.
Hij is weg. Hij is ook weg. De default factory code. Hoe komen we daar achter? En waarom hebben we die make-up set meegenomen? Note room 9. Show program to mark. Default factory code. Ja. Winner Grand Award? Nee, ik kan hier ook niet... ik dacht misschien staat er een code op de onderkant. Ja, dit kan van alles zijn. Default factory code. Kan mijn item niet gebruiken? Moet ik dan toch nog iets bij die garage?
Current status? In deep shit.
Collector's Edition 35. Default factory code. Waar halen we dat vandaan? Toch nog even in die autogarage kijken dan. Default factory code. Want alles is hier dicht en op slot. Behalve die garage. VR edition. Nee. De machine. Select een item. Daar kan ik niet langs. Hier kan ik niet langs. Kan hier ook niks. Dit is de auto van Thompson. Ik kan niks met die auto.
Larry's air car. If he was still at the studio, then just maybe...
If he was still at the studio. Is dat een hint? Het feit dat zijn auto hier staat, dat betekent dat hij nog hier is ergens? Kijk, al die andere deuren kunnen we niet gebruiken. Het enige waar we überhaupt iets kunnen, is op deze verdieping. Twee beveiligers. Oké, hier kan ik allemaal niks mee. Hier is ook geen informatie. Zat er iets in die audiolog als informatie? Nee, toch? News editors audio. Wat is dit voor audio?
Jenny, did you get a load of the new guy from the red department?
Nee, dat is van die andere winkel.
I think we have to first start by acknowledging that neural networks have many positive impacts. Their utility, being able to analyze fragmented data and process huge amounts of information, is certainly valuable. But certain applications have given rise to new problems that threaten to change us in unintended, dare I say, negative ways. For example, when these networks use their complex algorithms to determine what new music you'll like, or change the digital wallpaper to suit your mood, I feel that it, how do I put this, undermines the intentionality of art. The paintings and symphonies of famous artists and composers are not tailor-made to suit everyone. They challenge us, rouse the imagination in unexpected ways, unearth the empathy of humanity. The intentionality of art is under siege. That's what our audience needs to know.
Nee, daar hebben we ook niks aan. Hoe weten we dan wat de inlogcode is hiervoor? Hoe weten we dat? Hoe weten we dat? Kunnen we raden wat zijn... Nee. Ja, ik kan op skip drukken, dan sla ik de hele puzzel over, maar dat... Hè? Zeg, ik kan op skip drukken, sla ik de hele puzzel over, daar worden we ook niet wijzer van. Ik wil natuurlijk wel dit oplossen. Maar volgens mij... Oh, terug op escape. Volgens mij ben ik overal geweest. Ja, ik denk dat ik inderdaad hier dit spul op moet gebruiken. Zodat ik kan zien wat hij heeft ingetoetst. Maar dat laat hij mij niet doen. Kijk, want ik kan die cosmetics. Ik heb dit. Met die kwastjes. Kan ik iets? Maar ik weet niet wat. Ja, ik weet wel wat, maar hij doet het niet. Ja, fuck dit. Ik skip gewoon. Skip. Ja.
Yes, it worked. And now for a look inside.
Autosleutels.
Crap, no disc. Just
Kijk,
a whole lot of
dat
junk
dacht
and
ik al.
a car key. Maybe this guy Larry left it in his car. The parking lot's one floor down. It's worth a shot.
Ja, dat daar de autosleutels in zaten, dat had ik al bedacht. Maar we zijn toch opgelicht dan met die vingerafdrukken. Nou, naar de auto. Misschien dat dan de disk in de auto ligt. Ploep. Auto's in de toekomst hebben gewoon nog dashboardkastjes. We horen geen stem meer. Er zitten nog een behoorlijk wat bugs in deze game. Maar we hebben alles gevonden. Terug naar Brian. En Matt. Metal away. Die zit helemaal boven. Nou, ik heb al je shit gevonden.
How's this?
Perfect. Just what I needed.
Nou, de andere dingen heb ik ook voor je.
Your data disk has arrived. Sign here, please.
Perfect. And now for the final touch.
Welke
We've
final
got
touch?
everything we need. Since you love puzzles so much, Emily, how about giving this old man a hand? The studio's server is dynamically encrypted. The key to unlocking it is on that data disk. I'll send it to this screen. You'll need to enter the precise sequence of symbols.
Weer tijd om een puzzel op te
The
lossen.
connection is established.
Oh ja. Ik moet daar komen. Ik begin daar. Gaat naar die. Gaat naar die. Gaat naar die. Oh, ik moet dezelfde sequence bewaren. Die. Nee, daar kom ik niet uit. Die. En. Hashtag. Kan ik terug? Nee, ja. Daar beginnen. Dan die. Dan die. Het hekje. Procent. En die. Het hekje. Procent. En. Die. En. Nee, dat komt weer niet uit. Ik moest daar naartoe. Die. En die. En hekje. Procent. En die. En hekje. Procent. En die. En hekje. Procent. En hekje. Procent. En die. En. Hekje. Daar moet ik uitkomen.
Great.
Ja.
It works. Initiating autoscan. Microphone detected. Camera on. Beginning transmit. Wait. What the hell? Picking up a weak signal. Almost. Just a second. Got it.
What the?
Ja, het is RT.
A robot?
Uit de eerste game.
What the hell is it doing here? I thought you said they don't watch TV. We gotta go.
Weird. It's not a recording. It's being broadcast live. We should really get the hell out of here.
Wait. He's saying something. I have to hear this.
Allow me to translate. He says that they're coming for us, and we need to hit the road, like, now.
Just be quiet. Brian, please, just 1 minute. Turn up the sound.
Bad idea, Emily. They'll hear us for sure.
We gaan het toch doen.
Humans, if you can hear me,
Fletcher.
respond. I'm here to help him.
What the hell, man? Can he see us?
Yes, the camera is on, but the mic is offline.
You two are completely nuts. Turn that crap
No.
off.
We need to find out what he wants.
Maybe it wants to ask you out.
This seems risky, Emily. You sure you know what you're doing?
In all this time, have you once encountered a robot that offered to help instead of calling the cops or just shooting?
Can we discuss this later?
Brian,
I don't know. After all that's happened, I never thought I'd talk to a robot again. But if you really think he wants to help us, then here, just press this button.
Oh, great.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Who are...
Fear not. This channel is encrypted. I am TR2-5201. Call me Fletcher.
What do you want?
Only to help. Please do not be afraid. I am a friend.
Yeah, right. Nothing at all suspicious about a helpful
Alex
robot.
says the robots can't lie. They're incapable of it.
Alex is full of shit, guys.
It's true, though. Their core programming prevents them from lying.
Okay, so, hi, Fletcher. What do you mean by helping us?
I detect suspicion. Rest assured. We have evacuated 15 humans in the past 67 days.
Who's we?
Those of us unaffected by the malicious update from the USS. Our numbers are few, and we must remain hidden, just like you. We help humans escape the city and deliver supplies to their isolated sanctuaries. A few repair droids and medical bots are in our ranks as well.
Vera. They could help Vera.
Our primary objective is to provide a safe haven for all humans. Remaining in the city is too risky.
Dat is waar.
Police always end up finding everyone, eventually.
This seems too good to be true. Smells like a total setup to me.
We need to know more. Is that okay, Fletcher?
Of course, ask away.
Why help us? What do you want?
Helping humans is a directive, hard-coded into our base protocol, not a choice. The malicious software from the USS is what's causing the corruption in
Dat
other
hebben we geleerd in
robots.
het eerste deel van deze game.
Units with corrupted firmware can no longer see you as humans. Once identified, uncorrupted robots are immediately disintegrated by the police.
But that's just evil.
To robots, good and evil are purely subjective terms, though I do understand your meaning. The USS has quickly and efficiently positioned itself to eliminate all who survive or dissent. This is why I propose we work together.
Klinkt goed.
You mentioned a malicious update from USS. What did you mean?
It was disguised as a basic firmware update, but it corrupted the law enforcement alert system. Now humans are viewed as threats. It overwrites the core mental database with false information about humanity's decline.
What?
What?
As a result, even domestic robots running the corrupted service protocol believe that humankind perished because of endless wars. Even in advanced models, like police units, base protocol functionality has obviously been altered as well, though we don't even know to what extent.
How do you know all this? Weren't you updated too?
Heeft hij toch net al gezegd,
Nearly
Emily?
all of us
Opletten,
who were
jongen.
unaffected by the corrupted update were malfunctioning when it was deployed, including me. The police have been issued orders to find us all. Naturally, working together will improve our probability for survival.
What can you tell us about the incident?
Not enough, unfortunately. We know that humanity did not destroy itself with endless wars. We also know the USS has been kidnapping humans and taking them to an unknown location. The reason why is still unknown.
You say we. How many of you are there?
Our numbers include 8 domestic robots and 1 police bot. The one who gave us access to law enforcement archives and patrol routes. However, it has been several days since we last heard from him. Staying in the city itself is too dangerous, so we're constructing an outside sanctuary. There are at least 4 other groups of survivors, but we haven't been able to contact them.
I see. You said something about a secure
Our informant, the F2 police
Oh,
robot,
nog een
has
bug.
found the location of an abandoned underground lab in the data archives. It's located quite far from the city, where the USS has no significant presence. F2 wiped the data from the archive once they extracted it. It's ours now. With a little work, the lab will make a perfect hideout. The police won't be able to find it, since there are few patrols outside the city.
Actually, sounds promising.
Yes, we've already sent a unit to scout ahead and prepare the facility.
En dat is
when
uit
people
die,
arrive.
die wij
We'll
speelden.
evacuate the first group of survivors via shuttle first thing tomorrow morning. I will send you the coordinates and departure time. The police never visit the abandoned train depot in the industrial zone. Don't delay if you wish to join us. The city grows more dangerous by the day, as the USS destroys encampments, one after another. I must now end this conversation. Someone is tracking our signal. You have a location and coordinates. The rest is in your hands.
Okay.
That's... What do you guys think?
He's right about one thing. We should avoid the city. We can't keep running from shelter to shelter. They're bound to find us. A lot of others haven't been so lucky.
I don't trust it. It's a freaking robot. But if they do have a medical bot, it could help Vera.
Exactly. The meds we found weren't enough. Vera's condition is getting worse, and Olga's really starting to worry.
Let's talk it over back at our rat hole. We're wasting time here. Remember what Fletcher said? They traced our communications, so let's go.
I agree. This might be our best chance.
Ja.
Not sure how we convince everyone, especially Alex. He's gonna have a fit once he hears about this.
To hell with Alex. Let him stay behind. We'd be better off without him.
Security. Bats. Zap.
Fine. Now run. The cops are on their way.
Zap. Ja, nou wordt het hier in één keer heel druk. Nou wordt het hier heel druk.
The exit's blocked. Emily, do you still have the key to Larry's aero car? The generator might have given it a charge.
Yep.
We hebben hem niet verteld dat we die autosleutels hebben. Hoe weet hij dat wij die sleutels hebben? De servicebot blijft gewoon lekker werken daar.
Here.
Move faster, old man.
Zo, dan gaat die lift niet meer dicht. Handige parkeergarage wel zo. Nou, we zijn er doorheen. SNBC televisiestation. En nu het vervolgplan.
And that's why I think we have to risk it. It's a chance. We can't just wait it out here forever.
Of course, you've already made up your minds without me. What the hell, Brian? A bucket of bolts snaps its fingers and suddenly you're buddy-buddy? Does anyone ever listen to a damn thing I say?
Still going on, eh? Try to keep it down, please. Vera just fell asleep. And Alex, get as mad as you want, but I'm going if there's even just a small chance there's a medic there.
I don't know, but lab or not, we have no choice. Vera's health is what's important. Oh, it is a shame, though. We were just getting comfortable here.
You know, I realized something. Fletcher's signal was very unusual. Mirrored
We
across
krijgen nu
several
allemaal
terminals.
tips die aangeven dat Fletcher de waarheid
It's
sprak.
not the USS's style at all.
Oh my god, Vera's fever is getting worse. What do I do?
Hear that, Alex? I'm done arguing. I'm grabbing my stuff.
Where's my goddamn backpack?
Need help, Emily? There's some room left in my backpack.
Oh ja, Park was er ook nog. We zijn begonnen met Park. Dit is weer zo'n vreemde scène met allemaal zinnen die halverwege worden afgebroken. Blijft toch wat buggy. Alex gaat toch mee.
Still can't believe you bought into this bullshit. Things at the TV studio went sideways, and you barely escaped, and now you're dragging me off to God knows where.
We took one hell of a risk, but it was definitely worth it. The city's too dangerous to stay there. And Vera, well, you know.
I don't like it here. It isn't safe. And this cold isn't helping Vera. She needs a doctor, obviously. But who knows what will happen when we meet that robot.
Support.
I know this is difficult for you. We went on to
Als we de eerste game niet gespeeld zouden hebben, dan zouden we niet weten dat Fletcher een goede robot is.
Especially when you've got someone who relies on you.
What's with all the fancy talk, girl? It doesn't sound like you. We're in this together. What other choice do I have?
You're the captain, Em. Lead on.
Tired of bossing people around? Hell of a leader you are, putting a girl in charge. You're a damn hero.
Careful you don't trip over your own foot.
Cut it out, you two. This won't be
Beetje
easy.
ruzie
Just
maken.
getting started. Save your strength.
After you.
Nou, we maken hier een checkpoint van. Het duurde uiteindelijk toch meer dan een uur.
I love
Maar we hebben het
They
gered.
wouldn't all fit anyway.
SNBC TV Studio. En we gaan in het volgende deel dus de ontsnapping inzetten. Ik ben benieuwd of we het redden. Ik denk het wel. We gaan het meemaken, volgende video. Ik hoop dat weer met jullie samen te doen.
Flanks, goofbags.
En dan zie ik jullie
Too
graag
fast.
de volgende
Got some
keer.
women, children, and old folks.
Joejoe.